And then me and Turin left, and
this is great content we're getting.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of an interesting discussion sometimes. Welcome to a stinky episode 83. As you can tell, the vibes here are immaculate. Harsha, what the fuck, man? I was trying to take my shit seriously.
Sorry, I took my burp even more seriously than your shit.
Okay. I think this is a new record for how quickly we've gone to shambles in an episode. A whopping, I would say, 20 seconds. But hey, we're here, vibing out. It's the 1st of November.
Happy Halloween.
For us. Yes.
True.
Happy Halloween. Haran, you look like a piece of candy, so tell me what you did for Halloween.
Well, thanks for that.
Welcome.
Yesterday, well, I guess yeah. So I guess I technically celebrated Halloween on Saturday. So not like I guess the day before Halloween. But
damn, that's really fucking important to the start.
Yes, I'm an early wiener, as apparently Trun would say. But yeah, so I went to SF, and I was just gonna go
super
out
fucking
to San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
You heard of that one? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go out with some friends. I didn't go out with the intention of like dressing up with the costume because I didn't have any.
But you did.
But then I pulled up to Millen's, and like they were making Oreo costumes that apparently Millen did when he was in 4th grade. But basically what they did, it was like I didn't do
this
any
sounds
of this.
Racially motivated.
No, it's just like they just had a cardboard, and like they cut it out into a circle, spray painted it black, and then like wrote like Oreo with like a silver Sharpie, and then like did like the lines on the side to like, kind of show like like the crumble on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it was like back and forth. Back and forth, and then I had like a string that connected the two circles, and then I put that over me. It must be said that I didn't know. Like I put in zero effort for this. I just walked in, they already had like a lot of it done. So
seems like a pattern in your life.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, that was hype. The thing is, they all had white t-shirts because they were planning for this. I wore a like orangish shirt.
Oh, bro, that's like the Halloween Oreos.
Exactly. Yeah. So then it worked out well because it's like the Halloween Oreos. So yeah.
Look at this guy failing upwards.
Yeah. And then we went out that night, and then the next day we went to a bottomless brunch and just got super drunk off mimosas. Yeah.
How did it compare to the one in Atlanta?
This one was actually better because remember in Atlanta, like, well, I mean, like the waitress there was kind of hype, but like remember, like we had to like keep calling her over. We keep calling her over to like get stuff refilled.
Anything?
And stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this guy, I don't shout at this dude, but like, so we were like sitting like outside, we were sitting like pretty much like to the end of this restaurant, like, so I pretty much thought we were out of like sight. Yeah. But like some guy was just patrolling, and he just saw one of the drinks were like half full, half empty, and just topped it up every single time without us asking. So,
do you think he worked? Are you sure he worked there, or is he just some dude, like
possibly that he did not work there and he's just walking around with mimosas? But, yeah. And then the journey back home after that was definitely an adventure. I was feeling it, but I didn't feel much. And then I sat down on the train and I was like, holy shit, I'm drunk. And then like I got off and like I did switch from the BART from the BART to the Caltrain to get back home. And like when I got off, there was like 10 minutes in between like when the next Caltrain would come for me to go home. And I was like, I really need to pee. And like I asked the guy, and it was like, he said the bathrooms here aren't working. So then like I saw like a gas station that was like, it was like probably like probably less than a 5-minute walk, and at 10 minutes. So like I fucking sprinted over there, and then I realized that like to me the bathroom I need to like buy something, so I got a pack of gum, and then like asked for the bathroom key, went to the bathroom, and then ran back, and I made it to the train like with 1 minute to spare. So
wow,
that was clutch.
Yeah, I was shitting my pants. I thought I was gonna miss it.
Well, you were just in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was when I said that you're gonna make that joke. But
well, don't fucking say that, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, next time if I do bottomless brunch, I'm definitely gonna allot for at least an hour or so afterwards to digest, or I guess get used to, or get it into my. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Get it out of my system. I don't know. But all in all, a great Halloween.
All right, let's hear from the two Halloweenies that. Okay, the one Halloweenie that remembers what happened.
Yes, I remember everything.
Oh,
Turin, what about you, buddy?
I'm at like a 30% remembrance rate.
Oh, wow. That's worse than I thought. Turin and I dressed up as astronauts for Halloween.
Astronauts.
Yep. So we got these costumes off Amazon and returned them the day after on Halloween, so it doesn't look sus, you know, because we never wore them. So please give us our money back. Right.
We already got it back, actually.
Oh, we did. Oh, awesome.
Hey.
Cool. I'm surprised because our signs on our suit ripped off while we were wearing it.
Yeah. I put in the comments. It said like, "What's wrong with it? Why are you returning it?" And I was like, "Item was defective," and I put the patches are ripped. That's so weird.
Nice. But yeah, we dressed up, walked around as gay astronauts because we were just matching together and walking around. So
What?
That's how we introduce ourselves.
Did you actually introduce
Yeah,
yourselves as gay astronauts?
I definitely said that to a couple of strangers. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they probably thought we were actually gay. Yeah, we evolved from the Booner costume to the gay astronauts, I think. Yeah.
I'm sorry I wasn't
Definitely
there
improved.
to complete the trifecta. But seems like
Yeah,
you
then we
didn't need me.
really would have been super gay astronauts, yeah. We went out to DC. We got tickets to a bar crawl, which was, in hindsight, probably such a stupid idea because everyone wanted to go to this bar crawl, apparently. Like, everyone our age, like, remotely near DC. So, like, for every single bar, the lines were super long. Took us about an hour to get into the first one, and we also, like, got there late. We started at 5 p.m., even though the bar crawl started at 2, so we were already, like, behind on that shit. So
Did you guys pregame before you went to the bar?
For like 20 minutes.
yeah, very quickly.
Yeah.
So we went to the first bar. It was called Bravo Bravo. So we waited in line for like an hour. Met this other guy who was an astronaut. He asked us where we were going, and Tarun said to the moon, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to prison."
Wait, was he wearing orange like you were?
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was. Kind of matching.
I actually think he actually escaped
He
from
actually
prison.
got out.
and he's going back.
But yeah, that was cool. The
was
lights
cool.
were really trippy. Yeah, the lights were really trippy, and it was hard to see shit, so we kind of got out there pretty quickly. And we tried to meet our other friends who are in a different bar crawl kind of thing, so we waited there.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Like, I've never been on a bar call before, but like, if it's on a bar call, like, aren't these bars already prepared to like take in everyone that's part of this bar call at once, or like, what? Why was there a hold up in the first place? Like, or is the bar open to like more than just a bar crawl, and that's why like it was packed?
I thought a
So
bar crawl was
from-
just an idea that like
No, it's like an actual one, so like you get a wristband and stuff. So I think
Okay.
all these bars that were like a part of the bar crawl are just for people that have the wristband. Because when you go in, if you have the wristband, like they give you like cheaper drinks and like more deals. So like they can't just check everyone's wristband when they're
Right.
ordering drinks. So that's why they just let everyone in who had the ticket. But there are just so many people, man. And I don't think like there was a rule that you had to go through all the bars in a specific order or anything. Because we kind of jumped around, so like it was pretty unstructured. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that like, every hour they would head to like a different bar or something like that. But I think instead it was basically just like you can go whatever like
order
you
at
want
what
to.
time.
Like those are the bars that are just participating, and you'll get cheaper drinks at each one. So like I think for us it was like a $3 rail and like $4 shots or something like that, right? Yeah.
But
so
how much
I guess
did you pay initially for like the?
22 or something.
I think I paid 25.
It's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, it's like not. I guess we maybe made our money back because drinks are just expensive in general. But I think like the time it took and the fact that we were kind of constrained made it like a little annoying.
Yeah.
At one point it started raining while we were in the line too. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
astronaut suits didn't come with the helmet, so we got wet. Yeah, so overall the whole night we only went to 2 bars. Like the first one, Bravo Bravo, and then this other one next door to the one we were supposed to go into because it was raining. So We pretty much just stayed there. But yeah, we spent like 2-3 hours in that one. Turn got really peer pressured by somebody to drink while I had to go get our friends from line. And then like by the time I came back to Turn, I was like, yeah, dude, this guy already made me drink 2 drinks in the span of like you were gone. So he was like pretty far ahead.
Some random guy.
Turn, you remember that part at least, right?
Yeah, I remember that. That's basically all. Like that's like close to the end of what I remember. The rest of the night is like blurry, basically.
Wait,
like
so
I remember
random-
very small bits and pieces.
No, not a random person. It was like
It was
mutual.
It was like
friend.
a mutual friend.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
mutual
okay,
friend.
okay. I thought just like random
But,
guy, like,
like,
yo,
we
get a
didn't know
drink.
it.
He's like, okay, bet.
Like
Yeah.
we met him and like the rest of like his gang that night through one of our
Got
friends,
you.
basically.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a hype guy.
No, they're all like super chill, super nice, but yeah, I think this man's
Yeah.
he's doing he's I mean, I'm not gonna act like I didn't just say yes to everything, but I think I was, obviously under the influence. I didn't have my main man Harsha to slow me down.
I
Damn.
wouldn't have, man. He probably would have just made me drink that too. So I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
But this guy, he brought his other friend also, and this guy got pretty lucky in the beginning of the night because he took the metro into DC and he left his phone on the metro. And then he realized like an hour or 2 later. So then they're like, "What the fuck?" So they called the phone, and luckily some stranger just picked up and gave it to
Oh
the
my
metro
God.
station manager. And then they had one of their other friends like get it from there, and he got his phone back. But like,
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn.
yeah, that's crazy. Then the next day I realized I lost my sunglasses, but you can't call them, so I don't know where the fuck they are. That's a different story.
Yo, that's a
Are they
If you-
expensive
Hey.
pair or
If you
Yeah.
damn?
if you get the Facebook ones, I bet you could call those. The Facebook Ray-Ban ones, like the VR
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever bullshit.
mm,
But I'll be buying the same glasses again, so I can make the same mistake again later. But yeah, if anyone sees my sunglasses, please give it back to me.
Dude, do you want to
I'm
describe it a
pretty
little bit better than just my sunglasses, or?
yeah.
sad. They're black circular Ray-Bans. That's all.
Wow.
With a gold.
Well, no, they're
frame.
gold.
Someone like
If
wearing
you go to
sunglasses,
my-
like holy shit! I think I'm wearing Horsh's sunglasses.
Go to my Instagram, look at my glasses in my most recent Instagram post, and then black out the lenses, and that's what his are.
Or you can just look at my Instagram and find a picture where I'm wearing sunglasses.
But I want them to go to my Instagram.
But yeah. I bet some fuckers writing that shit. Fuck.
Yeah, some purposely writes it out like, holy shit, my sunglasses are black too.
Did I steal Horsh's sunglasses?
But yeah, anyway, going back to this guy who lost his phone. I don't want to go into the details because I don't know these people, but basically what ended up happening was this guy and another one of our other mutual friends somehow, but these two friends don't know each other.
Okay.
They got into some sort of fight, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like an actual
And
like,
then-
altercation, or like?
Like first it was verbal. One guy was definitely in the wrong, but then the guy who
Like
was
definitely
in the wrong, I
in
guess,
the wrong. Yeah.
they definitely like I don't want to say what, yeah, and then he like choked this other guy out who lost his phone, like
the phone guy.
the one who
he
wasn't
choked
in the
phone
wrong?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What?
yeah, he choked him out, and then like the bouncer saw what was going on, and then threw this guy who was like being like pretty belligerent, like just threw him out. But then like he threw him out like physically, right? So he just banged his head into the door. Then this guy was bleeding from like the top of his head, and he had to actually go to the clinic after, like
Holy
hospital.
shit.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So the bouncer in trouble? Then,
So-
or?
I don't know. I don't think so. But like, like this guy didn't deserve to do for that to happen to him. But like, also he was in the wrong. So like,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah, it
dude.
was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Wait, were you guys like next to these people, or you just saw it happen?
Nah, I didn't see it. I heard about it. It was hearsay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I saw this
Hmm.
guy after with like blood like on his head and on his clothes. I was like, whoa, what happened?
Oh, insane costume,
But-
bro.
Dude, that's actually, oh my god, I didn't even think about it. Imagine like on a regular day, if someone's bleeding, obviously you would be able to tell.
Yeah.
But like imagine like a dude, like if this dude was like drunk enough to where he like didn't feel it or something, he was just walking
Mhm.
around and no one would say anything to him. They would
Yeah.
just assume
yeah,
it's
I
his
really
costume.
thought like I saw the blood on his face and shirt, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was part of his costume, but I was like, wait, I don't remember seeing blood on him before when I met him. But then I realized after this is what happened. So
Mhm.
yeah, he had no idea what was going on the whole time.
Imagine
had
you
no
walk
idea
into the
what's going
clinic and then he was like, "Oh, I think I hit my head at the clinic." So yeah, very funny guy. Now get the fuck out. You know?
Damn. Well, I hope that guy's doing all right, even though I guess he was in the wrong for whatever he did.
Next, after we left this bar, because everyone wanted to leave after what just happened. We're all really hungry because we kind of planned this poorly. We never got dinner.
That's also why
there.
I got extremely destroyed. Can I just say? I realized that after because I didn't eat anything.
That's why.
Get along with this guy.
Like I ate lunch at like 12 and.
Dude, it's okay, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't have to defend yourself. It's fine.
It's a bar crawl.
If
not
anything, yeah,
bar
you got your
walk,
money's worth, bro. If you destroy,
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll back myself up. I'm a bitch, and I got drunk, and I got blacked out. Hell yeah!
Fuck
I had a
yeah.
great time.
Yeah, fuck you,
Yeah.
Archer. You didn't get your money's worth, you little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team Tarun. TT.
I remembered everything for content, though. I did it for this podcast.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck you, Tarun. Archer's the
You let us down.
Fuck you, too.
All right, continue with the night.
We were really hungry. And then me and Tarun left, and
This is great content we're getting.
We got hungry and then we left.
This is like when you're giving a school presentation in 4th grade.
Or like that game's like and then and when I and then
Yeah.
and I yeah.
no, because I realized while I was talking, I forgot like the second thing that happened. So
Oh,
let me
rewind.
backtrack.
Oh.
But while this whole like beating up, crying, fighting, bad things were happening, me and Turn weren't there. That's why we heard it. And the reason we weren't there is because we went to go see our other friends who aren't part of this group, but our other friends who were also there. So we like met up with them, and they were in line, like a really long line, and then we were just talking, and then this guy just pulls out like a. Yeah, we don't really know this guy well, so we don't know these people. Like, you know, they're pretty distant people. You know, he pulled out like a bag of Coke, and then
In the line.
he put it on the
Oh,
card. They
you
were
can-
doing Coke in line, and
Oh.
the cops are on the street, like right next to us. Like their lights on, the cop cars are there, but like they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, bro." Like, they just did it, and like it was fine. But like we were like, "What the hell?" And then me and Turner saw that, we just ran. We left.
You
Well, no, actually, we took a picture and then we took a picture in the.
Oh
lunch,
yeah, we
right?
took a picture.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
That's a
Wait,
felony
wait,
evidence.
the
What the fuck are you
people
doing?
coke with people that you knew, or you saw them doing coke and you did?
Nah, like distant friends, man. We don't know them that well.
But you joined.
We
friends
wanted to see them.
Okay.
We wanted to see them. Though.
They're really good distant people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we didn't take a picture of the Coke. We took a picture of
Us.
Oh,
us smiling
okay.
together.
I
Because they're
thought
so
you
distant.
saw them
It's
doing
good
it,
to-
and then you were like, "Yo, I need
Yo,
evidence.
Narc,
Take it
yeah,
in front of
Narc.
us."
No, it's just good to document these times in which you see these distant friends every once in a while. Distant.
Yeah. I have no idea who we're even talking about. Yeah.
Actually, we don't know them. They were
That's
just
how
random.
distant.
Yeah.
That's how distant they are. We don't even know them.
We got hungry. We went to go find random people who were doing coke and took a picture and came back.
It's like you're playing some fucked up scavenger hunt, dude. What the fuck is this?
So before I eat, I must complete this quest.
Oh yes, find people in line doing coke. Bingo! I got my bingo now.
Bingo.
I thought I took the picture.
Ding
Bing
dong.
bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
So after this, we wanted to get back to people who weren't doing coke because me and Turner don't
Yeah,
do
just
coke.
people who were
So-
bleeding out their head.
Not from the nose.
So yeah, we walked back and we saw that none of our friends were at the bar anymore. So we were like, "What the hell is going on?"
Wait, but did you get any food?
Turns out, and at this
We're getting
point,
to
no.
that.
It was like 10:30, 11, something like that. We still haven't eaten, and at this point, we saw they were all gone. And it turns out they were also really hungry, so they went to Shake
Oh, wow.
Shack.
Oh.
So we had to walk back to where we were to see these people, and we had to go back to the Shake Shack. Meanwhile, these people were still in line doing lines. Probably, I have no idea, but
Oh,
we were
Yo,
in
line doing
Shake-
lines.
Detroit
Sorry.
Lions.
Shake Shack.
Why the fuck you lying?
And then this is when I realized that Tarun was actually so drunk.
You just
First of all,
yaks.
on the way there, he was like, "Yeah, I'm so hungry, bro." He was like,
my
asshole's
on the
still
way
dis-
there, he said, "Yeah, I'm so drunk."
"No." He said, "I was so hungry," and then I remember like either at that point or like before, he was talking about how his asshole was so destroyed because he shat so much like the previous day. He's talking about how he needs to shit but can't shit in Emily and Emmy's bathroom because there's no vent in there and it's so stinky. All this stuff. And then finally we get to Shake Shack and our friend Emily's like getting sandwiches for all of us. So I just texted in our chat. I was like, "Can you get 2 for me and Tarun?"
Mhm.
And then Tarun pushes me into the front of the door, like near the entrance, and he was like, "Harsha, You got to go in there and get sandwiches for us, man. You need 6 sandwiches for all of us. Like, we're all hungry. Like, go get it. And I was like, Emily's inside ordering it right now. She probably already ordered. He's like, nah, man, we need the sandwiches right now. We're so hungry. Like, we haven't eaten dinner, man. Like, go. Like, why are you being like this? I'm too drunk. You have to go get it for us. And I was like, no, Emily's in there. She's got the sandwich. He was like, you know what? I'll go.
No.
And he went inside. And apparently all he did was he went inside. Like, Emily told the rest of this because I wasn't there. I was like, fuck this guy. But he went inside. He just sat there. He just sat there until they were ready to get back out.
Oh, that story
Really
checks
drunk
out so well.
aggressive.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, Tarun said he doesn't remember eating.
So I specifically remember sitting on the curb with everybody, like sitting there. Like I remember reaching into the brown bag that Shake Shack comes in and getting my sandwich and all that shit. But I do not remember the act of eating itself. Like it's almost like I didn't eat. But I remember smiling for pictures and stuff. Because we were taking pictures on the curb and like everything. And I was like, but I just don't remember eating, and I'm so beefed about that because I clearly wanted a sandwich so bad.
But as long as it went down, that's fine. That's all that matters. It did its job.
And then on the way out, we all know how that would happen. How that went down.
So yeah, we ate, we went home, and that's about it. For a crazy night though. A lot of fun things. Go Halloween.
What did you actually do on Halloween though?
I slept. To recover.
Oh, on Halloween. Oh well, once we got home, like Turner was like, "Man, I don't feel so good," which is like, to be fair, like he was also didn't remember like the last 2 hours, and I was like, "Oh, did you not drink enough water today?" And he was like, "Nah, I didn't." I was like, "Do you want some water?" He was like, "Nah, fuck it, bro." He just went to sleep. The next day, we went to the Eden Center to get food.
Okay.
Me and Turner never been there. But we met up with our friends Remy and Jackie
That's where
to
you
get food
Because
there.
you went there. I don't know if you remember.
No.
That's where we went grocery shopping one time. Actually, I don't. Did you come with me to Eden Center?
No.
Oh,
It's like a
did we go
Vietnamese
to
like center. I
Costco?
think.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we went to Costco.
Okay, why are you talking so quietly?
I don't know this dick in my throat. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. I thought I took you there. But anyway, I do my groceries. Or we do our groceries there like every week at Eden Center.
Yeah, for people that don't know, Eden Center is like a collection of like Vietnamese restaurants and grocery stores, etc.
Yeah,
but it's all like mom and pop
Yeah.
type style, like like not vintage, but what's the word? Authentic.
yeah.
So Tarun and I go there, and I told Tarun this. I was like, because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know like how to like go where to go or shit. Like we felt like tourists here. We didn't know what was going on.
But you were with them, right?
No. We had 2 different cars, so me and Tarun
Oh.
actually got there like 30 minutes early. So we had no idea what to do. But we called our friend Ankit, because he actually got me food there from some place. He got his banh mi's like one time, like a couple months ago.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, this is the only thing I know to get here. So I was like, where'd you go to get this? And he was like, I went to banh mi number 1. Like, yeah, I heard it's the best banh mi in all of Eden Center, number 1. But yeah, we try to go there. We actually don't know where it is. We parked like near the grocery store part of it, but all like the food places I think are on the left side.
Yeah, it's on the other side. Yeah.
So we parked in the rightmost parking spot you can possibly park in. So we had to walk all along trying to find this place, and like we couldn't even do it. We had Google Maps open, like walking around like this. Like we ended up walking like towards the main road. We had no fucking.
It
clue
must
where
be
this place
said
is.
that this is just like this is not like that big of a complex. It's like a standard
It's
size.
pretty big, man.
No, it's not. Like this is like half the size of like the one in Herndon where like, we've been a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But we ended up finding it.
but I would say
Uh-huh.
this thing like this place like they have like they have stores inside like the main buildings.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why we got a bit confused. Is because like Google Maps was leading us somewhere that like from our perspective, like you couldn't see the stores. I guess like kind of inside of it.
Yeah,
And so we're like, oh well, that's not it. Why is it trying to lead us there? Type shit. But then we walked all the way around this whole building and then realized that one of the openings was for this restaurant. But yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
I also like to add, like, before we actually got to Eden Center, me and Tur didn't know what it looked like, right? So Google Maps said your destination is on the right. We pulled into like an auto care like parking lot, like ABC store, like a normal thing.
It was
and
like
then we're
it was like a
where
Pet
is it?
Smart.
And we pulled out of it, and it's just big sign Eden Center.
Like gigantic, like unbelievably big Eden Center.
Yeah. After that, we got the food and we left.
Wait, so
I thought you were gonna tell them how discombobulated the
why did you go to
food
wait,
was.
why'd you go to Eden Center if you didn't meet anyone there? You guys
They came later.
Oh, we
They
met
came
Jackie
later.
and Remy for like about like 10 minutes, and then we just left.
Oh.
It was very poor planning overall.
So I don't know if this story is gonna translate well to the podcast.
Yes, I did say.
But buying these sandwiches at this place was the most discombobulated transactional experience I've ever had in my goddamn life. So we're walking, and Harsh is like, yeah, I want like 2 veggie bun me's or whatever. And then she's like, okay, like give me your card, right? He gives her the card, right? But then she's like, oh no, actually you can't get just 2 bun me's with the card because it's like a $10 minimum that you have to spend. Otherwise you have to use cash.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, okay, you can go get drinks over there, right? So we go like walk across the other side to get like drinks. And I get like an iced tea, and he gets like a bottle of like the mystery Gatorade flavor is, something like that. And
Frost, Gatorade Frost, like wait. What?
Yeah, Frost. Yeah, and I put my iced tea on the counter, and then he puts his Gatorade on the counter. And out of all the Gatorades in that thing, he buys the one that's like janky on the bottom part, so it just keeps falling over. Like there's no way for you to like stand it up; it just keeps falling over. I guess we're so distracted with that. He gave her his card or whatever, and then she gave us the sandwiches, and we're like on our sorry. He gave the card, and then she pointed to like some other dude who was like making the sandwiches, and then that guy was like, "Oh, here's your sandwiches," right? So then I pull up to grab the sandwiches, and there's like a like the kind of like the clear kind of refrigerators almost that they have at the front of a store where they keep the pastries and etc.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Below that there's like this metal like just front to it, like just like almost like a metal skirt at the bottom.
Yeah,
and
it covers like all the pipes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
In the bottom.
I just like stood there, and like I guess I barely tapped it with my foot, and the thing just broke. Like the whole thing just fell off. And I looked down, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. So I grabbed the sandwiches, and then we're like about to leave, and then the lady's like, hey, oh, Harsha forgot the card. So then we had to go grab the card again.
Oh my
We
god.
went back in and grabbed the card, and then we left. And then we went to go sit at like these like outdoor tables where they have like the umbrellas and shit like that. I was trying to fucking like unravel this umbrella with like a swivel crank thing. And it just wouldn't work. I had to crank it for fucking forever. And while that was happening, Harsha was like opening his sandwiches, eating it. And they're like 2 bees come out of nowhere and they start like attacking us. So we ate there for like a little bit. And we ended up just running away.
A lot of running away happened this weekend.
Yeah, bees, Coke. We don't
Bees
like
and
any of
Coke.
those things.
Dude, the Gatorade falling over is like the funniest fucking shit ever, bro.
Harsha, why didn't
I
you
wish
just
you
flip
guys
it
were
upside down so it was on the cap?
I was really flustered my whole time at this place, man.
So do you want to go to Eden Center again at some point, or?
Yeah, I'm down. I just want to go with someone else that's not Tarun only. But we were talking about this. We were like, they should have something like this for like Indian food. I think or Indian small restaurants. I feel like that would be really
Like an Indian Center.
fun to go to. Indians, yeah, not Eden Center, Indian Center. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indian Center.
Yeah.
And scene. That was our Halloweeny weekend. Weenie.
Did you guys see any cool costumes while you were out?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I saw anything like crazy. I saw a Money Heist costume, which I mistaken for a Squid Game costume, for which I thought I was a dumbass. But
I feel like those are such like niche things. You know? I mean, like I haven't watched Money Heist, but like is there like a specific clothing design or some shit? Or do you have to like
It does look a
really
little
do you have to
different.
like watch the show to like really understand the costume, you know?
you don't have to watch the show to understand the costume.
Okay.
But I have seen the show, and I don't know. From the back, because I completely forgot about Money Heist, so I was just like, I saw the back, and I just tapped the guy on the shoulder, and I was like, oh hey, like nice Squid Game costume, and he was like, no, you fucking idiot, it's Money Heist. And then I decided I'm not gonna talk to any strangers the rest of the night, so then I just stuck close to them all. No, I was just kidding. The guy was chill about it, and then we just talked about Money Heist for a little bit. But I think my Oreo costume was the coolest one of the night. But that's just me.
Yeah, you would say that.
I want to give a shout out to Amara, who pulled up as this. She was Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen anime. I don't know if you guys know it, but
absolutely.
She did a lot of like face makeup and shit. It was pretty sick. She was like a demon.
Hype.
How did it feel to venture out and not be LeBron this year?
Felt out of this world, man.
Hey.
All right, that's where we're going to have the fucking ad. I can't deal with this shit anymore. All right, see you guys on the other side. Welcome back, everybody. To start off this second half of this episode, I thought, I was hoping you guys would have seen some cool Marvel costumes so I can make this transition a hell of a lot smoother.
Wait, I have a transition.
Oh. Transition me.
A new movie coming out, I believe, on this week or this Friday is Eternals, which will be the 26th Marvel MCU movie to be released. So, knowing that, we decided we should do a tier list of all the MCU movies that have come out.
Yeah, I definitely knew that.
Yeah, I kind of just pulled that out of my ass, but yeah.
Oh, lucky that.
I am excited for the Eternals though. The cast list looks pretty insane. So,
my boy Kumail, let's go.
Yeah,
bro.
shout out Kumail. We love that.
First brown man in the MCU.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, shall we get started?
Yeah, so I kind of tuned her on out, not gonna lie, but yeah, so we're gonna do a little a little tier list of all of the MCU movies that we have in front of us, plus a couple more, I think. If you're unfamiliar with tier lists, you're a fucking idiot, but I'll tell you anyway. S tier is like God tier, that's like the top of the top, and then alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, descending. If you don't know what any of those words mean, I can't help you because you're probably fucking pre-kindergarten or whatever. So S is the best, D is the worst. It's a ranking system. Fucking idiot. All right. So I think all of these movies are in alphabetical order.
You feel like target a specific person.
You called him idiot 3 times, bro.
I mean, if you don't understand it, you are legitimately stupid. So I think there's 19 here on this list, and Haran said what 26th movie or some shit. So we'll add whatever ones we can think of, but all the movies are in alphabetical order. So we'll start with Ant-Man and Wasp. Is that it?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And the Wasp. I haven't seen this movie.
Honestly, so this movie came out. I guess some context. This movie came out right after Infinity War, in which the stakes were everything, and in this movie the stakes were nothing, and that's why I would give it personally a C. But,
okay.
I don't know if I've fully seen this whole movie.
I've not seen this movie.
I'll give it a B, man. It was funny.
Okay.
You think it's better than the first one?
Maybe we're not there yet, man. That's a spoiler.
No, I'm just comparing. Just comparatively speaking.
To be honest, man, I remember this whole thing as one movie.
What did you say?
I've combined both of these movies into one movie in my head. I don't remember the difference.
I think this one was worse. I would say C.
Yeah,
I think
I just don't want to put it at B because it has Wasp in it and a Wasp in a B, Anyway, the original Ant-Man.
I'd give this one a B.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with
Sure,
that.
yeah. Just like the last one because they're both the same.
It's hard for me to read some of these the like subtitle things, but
that's
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
This is the second Avengers movie.
That's like a C, top of C.
I'd give it I've seen it a couple times. I originally think it would be a C, but I would give it a B. But I'm okay with the C.
No, man.
Yeah, we'll go upper C. This is
should we provide more reasoning for our thing or just?
I mean, there's a lot of movies here. I think maybe like the big ones that everybody's seen. We can debate a little more. This is Infinity War.
S.
S.
Sure.
Yeah.
Agree.
100%. I think it's the best.
I
Marvel
mean,
movie.
I guess.
Whoa, really, Haran? I didn't know that.
One of the best. I'd say it's
hold
my
on.
top.
Okay.
My top 3.
Wait, I actually do think we should give more reasoning for each one.
Okay.
Like actually talk about it.
I guess we could do Endgame after this, or we can talk about them at the same time because I guess they kind of feed into each other. I think I would say Endgame's an A and Infinity War is an S, just because I think Endgame I think there's pacing issues in the movie personally, but I felt like in Infinity War, it was just like I felt more engaged all throughout Infinity War than Endgame.
Yeah.
And I also feel like Endgame has like kind of like there's some BS in there which like they kind of just do to like make the story work, I guess. But I feel like if plotline Infinity War is better.
What would you say is BS in Endgame?
I don't know. I mean, like the time travel thing is cool, but it's also kind of BS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's how I would say. But like, you got to do something, right, to like get everything back to the normalcy. So.
It's kind of hard to separate the two because they follow the same like line of plot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's a continuation of the previous.
Yeah. So it's hard to. I mean, yes, I think Infinity War was a better movie than Endgame, but you kind of got more out of Endgame in a way.
Yeah, because it like completed the whole.
Yeah,
I agree with Christian.
So,
I think the payoff at the end, like the whole fight scene with everybody, was like that makes it S tier worthy. Although I do agree that like they took fucking forever to explain this whole time travel BS. Yeah, just like,
I would be okay with both being on an S tier, to be honest. I just think Infinity War would be higher in my ranking, but
yeah, I think that's fair.
Harsha, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we should keep both as S because there's nothing higher than S. But the Endgame wasn't bad. Like the other movies you put in A are gonna be worse than Endgame. So
yeah, that's fair.
Okay, let's go with Black Panther. This one, it's tough.
I think it's A/B, but I think
it's an A.
Yeah,
but if we were to factor in like what it did culturally, it's an S. But I think the movie itself is an A.
Yeah. I think up to the final, like the third act, like where like I feel like the third act, like the fight between Black Panther and Killmonger was like didn't look that great, and I just feel. But like, I think Killmonger himself made that like almost an S tier. Like his like story, I think is like was one of the better because usually MCU villains fucking suck. Like to be honest, but he was one of the more memorable ones. So
yeah,
I think an A is fair.
I agree with what Tarun said about like the movie itself is like decent, but like the thing the movie did outside of the movie, is what probably people remember it for. Obviously. Now Chadwick Boseman passed away, R.I.P. But like, Black Panther had like this huge cultural movement with everything. So
and that soundtrack should could make it an S.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, what was that? 2018.
2018, yeah.
Yeah. So really took over like a lot of 2018. And that was good times,
Yep.
So now we'll move into. Actually, we'll just do Tarun's favorite movie, Captain Marvel.
D, F, G, bro. Fucking G.
Wait, hold on. I'll make you a separate
Captain Marvel.
A separate
wait, Captain Marvel is not the worst MCU movie.
It's not the worst, but it is down there, dog.
Oh yeah, shit. It's the thing is the funny thing is that this movie didn't come out right in between. Like it was like people knew that they had to watch the movie to like put together what's going to happen between Infinity War and Endgame. And I feel like if it wasn't for that, no one would have cared that much about this movie, unfortunately. But I think a lot of people went to go see it, and they were definitely disappointed.
It was pretty dumb, man.
The scene that pissed me off the most was like her whole time she was like trying to like fight the alien dudes, like the Skrulls. Mm-hmm. And then one of them broke into the house, and then he said like a joke, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll listen to you." Even though the whole like first half of the movie, she was like, "I want to kill you, I want to kill you, I want to kill you." Like, yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I don't even know if it was bad, but I would definitely say it's forgettable. So I feel like that's a sin in itself.
Okay, we put it below D for now.
Yeah. So for those of you who can't see it, I told you at the beginning it went S to D, but now it goes S to D to Captain Marvel. We have, is this the original Captain America?
Yeah, it's the first one.
I think that's an A,
Is it the first Avenger? I think Captain America the first Avenger.
Yeah. Captain America the first Avenger.
Yeah. I think it's a B.
I don't remember this one very well.
I remember this because I watched it.
It's a B too.
I watched in the UK. Funny story,
No, that makes your complete argument irrelevant if you watch Captain America outside of America.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. You think it's an A, Harsha?
No, I said B. I think like
Oh.
some parts of it were a little boring to me, like compared to like the next Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
would
then
I would
I'm
I would
fine with B.
agree. I would agree with that.
I'd put it top of B, like above Ant-Man.
Okay.
So what was your argument for A? I just hear it.
No, you kind of swayed me down to B, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, like, yeah, it definitely wasn't like right now in A we have Black Panther, and I definitely don't think it was as good as Black Panther.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now because like I remember when I rewatched like the first Iron Man, like everything's like so crazy now, like their technology, like all that different type of shit. So like now these
Yeah.
older movies kind of seem more boring. So I was trying to remember like what it felt like to watch
In
the
the
original
time.
Captain America,
Yeah.
like in the theaters, and I remembered that when I saw it in middle school in the theaters, I went, or maybe it was early high school. I went with 2 other people, and I was basically like the third wheel, and that was just like a terrible experience. So in that case, it's definitely a B.
What,
Sorry,
what
that
was the
was a really
story?
long-winded explanation.
It's okay, man. You just need to get that off your chest.
You explained it. It makes sense to me.
So we can go to the Winter Soldier now. I can read that one, thankfully.
It's a S for me, but I would also be okay with
An
it.
S?
I personally love this movie, but I also think I might be overrating it. So an A.
I think it's an A.
I agree with Tarun too.
I think it's an A.
It was good, but I don't think it's like I don't know, like I don't think it's like top 3. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think it's like that.
I think it's pretty good. It's not like crazy. I mean,
would
I
put it-
personally would think it's
I would
B.
put it- I would put
but-
it ahead of Black Panther, but
I agree with that.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't. I
shan't.
guess for me, for Black Panther, like the movie, just the grading it on the movie, like I think I watched it after it got so much hype, and like I watched it a couple weeks after it got into theaters. So I think my expectations for it were really unrealistic. They're unrealistically too high. Like
Mhm.
I shouldn't have done that, but that kind of made me not think it's like so good. So that's why.
yeah, I think going back to Black Panther, I think like the storyline itself is like it's whatever. I feel like you've
Yeah.
already seen it before in a different movie, but I think like the way it's shot and like some of the scenes, like in the like the way they like created Wakanda and everything, like I feel like that alone
Yeah.
like puts it really high for me, just because like
I like how they like
Nice.
blended like the Wakanda thing into like modern day.
yeah.
Like how he had all those ties, like in where do you live, like LA or something?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how he was, they were able to blend like the roots and all that shit. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, Captain America, this specific one, Winter Soldier, was pretty good. Next one is Civil War.
I actually thought Civil War was worse than the one that we just rated. What's it called? Captain America.
The
Winter
Winter
Soldier?
Soldier.
Called? Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is worse. I would agree.
really.
I've seen this movie though, like probably the most out of anyone, just because it was on like any other MTV
No,
movie. just
you're the
'cause
person who has watched Civil War more than anybody else in the entire
No,
world.
no, because it was. I think it was on Netflix, like when they had the whole partnership with MCU, and like while it was still on there. But upon rewatching it so many times, I think it rose a little more in my rankings. But I think it's a B.
Yeah, it's definitely a B.
The reason why they fight is kind of dumb.
Yeah,
Well, it's
So
not
stupid.
dumb. It's so avoidable, I would say. But
Yeah.
I the fight scene itself was kind of hype, I would say. Like when like Bucky and Cap are just destroying Iron Man.
I would argue
No.
that that's like that movie's only redeeming quality. Like everything else
I mean,
about the movie is just a
The
bunch
scene
of
the
bullshit.
scene
I
in the
feel like-
airport was the scene at the airport when like all of them were together were cool. But then we got
Yeah,
the Infinity War and Endgame scenes, which were better. So
Yeah, no, that's
But at
not
the
the time.
time-
Like the airport
Yeah.
is the only good thing. Like everything else about it, like I don't really care about the conflict. Like it was. I feel like they wanted the characters to fight against each other because that'd be sick, and they just built the conflict around that, you know. But like
yeah.
the conflict wasn't like a great story at all.
But also Spider-Man got introduced to MCU with that, which is cool. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would give it
yeah.
a B.
That's fair.
Yeah, B's cool with me, but I think it's the worst Captain America movie out of the 3 though.
I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Why did I think that it was somehow the one in the highest regard?
I think because so many people are in it.
Mhm.
Like it's like I mean, it is a Captain America movie, but there's also like fucking like 8 other.
It's like a
MCU,
mini
main-
Avengers movie.
Pretty much, yeah. It was a
Yeah.
mini Avengers
Yeah.
movie when it came out.
It's a good thing they didn't label Avengers because then it would have been by far the worst Avengers movie. Well, never mind. We have Age of Ultron.
We have Ultron.
So what is this? Is this Doctor Strange? This next one? I have not seen this movie.
You should watch it. I think it's A for sure.
I think it's a high B or an A. Yeah, I would say. This is like another one like Black Panther. Like the cinematography and the stuff that they like captured was fucking insane. Like
visually fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I also like the story though.
It looked cool. I give it a B. I was kind of bored at some points. I thought it was like maybe he was supposed to be like this, but I thought he was just like too annoying for me as a character, and like especially in the beginning, and then like the end scene. I don't remember exactly, but he's like talking to this like big purple thing.
Thanos
at the end.
No, he's talking to
Dormammu.
Dormammu, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like a little too annoying. I mean, like boring.
When he came to bargain,
I just I give it a B. Yeah.
I think a high B. I think a high B is
that's
fine.
Okay. That or fucking this Captain America movie.
Definitely above Captain America, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I also think Civil War should be ahead of Ant-Man. Honestly, I would be okay to drop Ant-Man to a C as well, but we move.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, bro. I'll put Ant-Man top C.
Yeah.
The Ant-Man in the C. Okay. We'll what's the fucking word?
Organize.
We'll summarize the list at the end of where everything is.
Oh, like reorganize?
Nobody's gonna like narrate what the list is. That's it.
Yeah.
So is this? Oh, this is the we'll do the first Guardians of the Galaxy first.
S.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
No questions
I
asked.
thought I was crazy for thinking this was a GOAT tier movie.
Oh, it's a GOAT. It's a GOAT tier movie for sure. I mean,
I think there's only one other movie on
what
this
the
list.
fuck a Guardian of the Galaxy was going into that theater, and then everyone loved them by the end. So I feel like that alone.
The characters work well, so they really,
yeah,
a lot.
Great.
So now let's go to
That was
Guardians of
English,
the Galaxy 2.
I actually haven't seen it.
D?
No, I thought a D.
Dude,
C.
it's
I was thinking like
bad,
high C.
dude. It is I was thinking low C, D.
But they have little Groot though, like baby Groot. I think like
Yeah.
that carries it.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Because he's a baby. My thing was like, I don't know. I don't know what I can really say like about it.
Yeah, if you want
to,
if you went to this list not expecting a spoiler, go back to what I said earlier when I called you stupid so many times.
But Hoshi hasn't seen it, yo.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really not hearing great things. So.
Oh, dude, what happened at the end, bro? It wasn't even like a great fight. They fucking killed like a tree or whatever, right? They put a bomb in a tree.
No, they blew up. They blew up his dad.
Yeah, but he was like the planet. He was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they blew up his dad. Yeah,
he
killed his dad.
Whatever, bro. I didn't care about like the story.
Yeah, but how about like Yondu's sacrifice and everything?
Okay.
I thought that's kind of an emotional moment.
But like what? I can't remember anything. Like, was there any fight scenes like in the first like 90% of the movie?
The first scene was like them. It was like a fight scene, but it was like a song playing on the background. I think it was Mr. Blue Sky. But anyway, it was just it was like the opening credits where they were fighting, but it was like music playing over, so it wasn't like intense or anything.
I feel like there's no like build up and no payoff. Not really much of a story.
It was definitely a letdown.
D,
I don't think it's a D, dude. If that's a D, then Ant-Man and Wasp is a D.
All right, fine. We can keep a C.
Yeah.
Let's start with Iron Man 1. Let's try to do this. I don't know what the fuck this list is doing. Maybe it's backwards or some shit.
Iron Man 1? It's an
I
A or
it's
an S.
A. It has to be A.
I think it's at least an A, I think.
I was going to say B. But also, I mean, it's been... I think all of these movies I've seen once, and it was really close to when they were released, except for Thor Ragnarok. That's the only one. Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 1. But all these movies I see, like, relatively after they come out, or like when back in, like, when Iron Man 1 came out, like, when it went to DVD or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
And then I've talked about this before, but I don't, like, rewatch shit. Like, if I know what happens, I know what happens, and then, like, I'm cool with it. But like the idea of Iron Man was really dope. Like when it was new and like you know, it was crazy. So I could see this being an A. So I won't fight for it to be in a B. But yeah, it was a good movie. The plot lines in Iron Man movies to me are a little suspect, but the experience and like what you were talking about, the cinematography in the other movies, especially given the time, I think the concept of everything was really cool.
Yeah, I guess like for the movie to start off the whole MCU itself, I guess also holds like a special place.
But should we be judging it off of that though?
No, we shouldn't. But we also judge a movie based on if you watch it with it being at the third wheel. So you know, who gives a fuck about our rankings? I still think Iron Man 1's a good movie. I think what's Obadiah Stane, was that his name? The villain. I think he was decent. It is funny that they changed Rhodey. Like they changed the actor after the first one, because I'm pretty sure like I read somewhere that the first Rhodey wanted like he went in thinking he would get a bigger role, but then like Robert Downey Jr. became the star of the movie. I mean, I guess it is Iron Man, so I don't know what he was expecting. And like he just didn't agree with the contract, so then he got out of there. And imagine the fucking bag this man missed out on.
Yeah, dude. What is that like at least a couple $100 million, right?
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's tough. That's tough on him.
Any debate with Iron Man being an A, the OG Iron Man?
We can leave it there.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay, go to the second one. Iron Man 2.
This could be a D.
No. It's not a D. It's a.
Dude, this is better than. Oh, sorry, this is worse than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
No,
dude.
Wait, Iron Man 2. Wait, Iron Man 2 is the one with the fire people, right?
Iron Man 2 is with the guy with the whip, the whips. I don't know what his name. I forgot his name.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Iron Man 3. Hold on. Oh yeah, you could be right. You know. I still think it's C. Like I don't think it's better. Actually, no. It is better than the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 2, bruh.
No,
okay,
not,
so we don't have anything except for Captain Marvel being its own stupid shitty tier.
Don't worry. There's some Thor movies coming up that we can fucking destroy.
Okay, so we'll have it in C.
Fine, I guess. It's pretty shitty though. I was definitely disappointed.
Okay, the third Iron Man.
This one's better. I think this is a B.
Yeah, it's a B.
I think the cool thing about this movie is like it's like Tony's like actually like shown to like have like it was cool that they like made him like have like PTSD from what happened in New York, right? Because usually like these movies like these people go through shit and you're like, oh, okay, they'll be fine by the next fight or whatever. But it was like I don't know, it was cool to see them like have like the storyline where like this guy's like clearly not okay because he almost fucking died. It was a good movie.
Okay. I actually like it better than the first Iron Man.
Really?
Challenger.
Yeah, just looking back on movies, yeah. For what Haran said, and also like, wasn't this one where like most of he gave his address out to people and like they came to see him at his house or something?
This is when they bomb his house.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah, they bomb his house and then like he has to like he goes to like Kansas or something. Also, this movie is cool because like there's like the first movie where like they introduce like his like suit can like fly in at random points kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool at the time.
Yeah, you know that's actually making me reconsider. I don't know if they're either A now.
I think Iron Man 1's an A.
Yeah, that's fine. We can leave it there. I think Iron Man 3 is better than the first Captain America though.
Yeah,
we have it in B. So our B box ranking is Doctor Strange, Iron Man 3, Civil War, Captain America.
I think Iron Man 3 is better than Doctor Strange and Civil War and all those movies in B that we have right now, actually.
Wow.
You know, let's give it to Harsha, man. Let's give it to Harsha. We'll put it on top B.
I actually don't even remember this movie. I don't know why, but
you don't actually know this movie at all. We're talking about the movie.
All right, we'll jump into the Spider-Man.
Let's do Homecoming first, I guess.
Okay, fuck what I said. We'll do Homecoming.
Which is Spider-Man. I was saying the first one. Because I think Far From Home is the second on that list.
Fuck what I said twice.
Yep. We're doing Spider-Man. We're doing the first Spider-Man. I think it's an A.
I think it's a B.
I agree.
You think it's a B?
I think the first Spider-Man's a B.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty. It was funny. I liked Michael Keaton as the Vulture.
Yeah.
That
I think
reveal of him in the car, that I mean, it didn't scare me, but that shit was hype.
I just didn't think the villain was like scary or crazy or too like.
No, but I think it was cool because like it wasn't like a super like crazy villain, but it was just like a regular person. You know what I mean? And it made sense because Peter Parker's a fucking kid, so like we shouldn't be like making him fight some like god or like some insane villain.
True.
I also thought like the high school dynamics, like I think they did a good job. Like the news thing always fucking makes me laugh.
That's actually
Okay, so we're saying
A.
Yeah, I think A is fair.
Am I holding the right one? It's so hard to read the bottom.
You are.
It's so hard. Because I can tell this one said 3 and this one said 2, so I was pretty sure. Okay, so Far From Home.
I think that's also A.
I think
like
it's also
higher A.
Oh.
Like I think
it's worse than the first one.
I do think it's worse than the first one.
Really?
But I think it's an A.
I thought the Jake Gyllenhaal like all of the like the tech, all of like the like everything was like sick, and him dealing with like not having Tony there was like a like
that's my thing. Like the way like this one literally felt like an Iron Man Jr. movie is what I was watching. I don't know, like I mean, like I guess like I just have more of a problem with like the direction they were going with it. Like the whole part, like after like Peter figured out how he could like take down Mysterio, and then he's like building his suit, and like Happy is like looking at him like, oh my god, like little Iron Man right here. Like I don't know, I didn't fuck with that. I think like it just felt like they were trying to make him just like Tony. But I mean, yeah, I agree. Jake Gyllenhaal was a good villain. Some of the scenes, especially like the second fight scene where he gets his ass kicked because like Mysterio just like pulling all this like visual shit on him. That was cool.
Yeah.
I think it's an A, but I don't know. I like the first Spider-Man more, but yeah.
I also I think I just rate Spider-Man movies higher, like in general, just because I like Spider-Man the most as a superhero.
I think the oldest, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies are better than these new Spider-Man movies. That's my personal opinion.
I recently watched the Tobey Maguire ones, and these ones are better.
These ones are better, but those ones definitely have a special place in my heart. I feel like I still think Tobey Maguire is a better Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie. Like his Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all the Spider-Man movies to be out there. But I do think these movies on a whole are better than like Spider-Man 3 is pretty shit. Like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. And Spider-Man 1's okay, but
that's a different story.
That's a different argument. Different cinema universe.
What? I can't fucking read it.
First Avengers.
Okay. OG Avengers.
It's a good movie. I think it's an A.
Yep.
I don't remember this movie. I'm not gonna lie.
George's making a face.
Is it an A? Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, but we have a Hulk.
I think it's top B. I don't think it's A though.
Yeah, we have A is our A and C are our heaviest category so far. So
the reason why I would give this an A is because like this is the most savage Hulk we see. I mean, Ultron is kind of savage too, but this Hulk was fucking built different, bro.
He was hype.
I also, a side note, I hate how they like kind of just made Hulk like a laughing stock now. Not a laughing stock, but like, he just like isn't
useless.
Yeah, he's pretty much useless.
He's like a gimmick,
which is I mean it makes sense because like this man's like how the fuck do you control him once he becomes a Hulk? But he should still be like one of the more powerful Avengers. But now, he's just not
I thought when because like I remember after Infinity War, like. You know that scene in the beginning of Infinity War where Thanos and Hulk are fighting, but like Thanos is like a boxer, whereas Hulk is like on some like, haymaker type shit bullshit. Right? Yeah, he's just like brute forcing it. I like read some like not spoilers, but like theories that when Smart Hulk was gonna come in the next movie, Hulk was gonna be like as strong as Thanos because he was gonna know how to fight because he's Smart Hulk and he's not just like a brute force killing machine. You know what I mean? So I thought it was gonna be lit as fuck, but then. It just turned out that he just doesn't do anything.
It turns out this man's just a fucking delivering tacos to people.
Yeah, like, what the fuck was that? I was so disappointed by that. I thought he was gonna go crazy ham in Infinity War. Or sorry, Endgame.
Like Smart Hulk was funny, but like it was
so useless. Yeah.
Did nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting at the end of
when I was watching this movie, I thought Mark Ruffalo was Indian for like
What?
a couple
What?
weeks. I don't
What?
know why.
Is this skin?
His name
like,
is
was he tan
Mark.
or something?
No, it's
Yeah,
because he was
I think he's like a little-
in India in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, and he was like a
Oh,
little
yeah, he
tan.
is.
His skin tone is a little tanner, and like he's like a scientist or whatever from India. And I was like, yeah, this guy's Indian.
So Bruce Banner was a little tanner.
Wait, why didn't he get his a Hulk movie?
He did. It was like
didn't.
back in the day.
No, that's
He
Norton.
didn't.
That's Ed Norton.
Yeah.
And they switched it up.
I don't know.
I don't actually know. I guess like because I don't actually know why they didn't do it. I guess they could just easily just reboot it with like him.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't think
of,
Thor was important. I mean, sorry, maybe they didn't think Hulk was important enough.
I think it's because Hulk got
Because they really knew what was
shitty
coming for him
ratings.
at the end.
Yeah,
I think it's because that Hulk got like really, really shitty ratings.
yeah, that is true as well.
I've never seen that, or I think I've seen parts of it. I don't remember seeing the whole.
I've
movie.
never seen this. Maybe saw like 5 minutes of it.
I've seen it. It is not great.
All right,
this one.
First D.
This one I'm
It's our first
hovering
D.
over
Yeah,
Oh, good.
this is a D.
because
Is it better than Captain Marvel?
Yes.
No, Haran's seen it though.
I think Captain Marvel is better than Hulk, but I'm okay with leaving Captain Marvel in the Captain Marvel ranking.
if we take Captain Marvel out of the Captain Marvel ranking, then it's just useless.
The list is
But-
fucked, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Let's
fine.
put Hulk in the Captain Marvel rating.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
dude,
fine.
that fucks my head, bro. No shot. Okay, so we have the 3 Thor movies.
Okay.
So
Ragnarok.
let me just say the first two, like Thor 1, Thor 2, are D.
No, no,
And
no, no.
Thor, what? Really?
No, Thor 1's D. Thor 2 is below Captain Marvel. I think Thor 2 is probably the worst MCU film.
It's so bad.
It
We
is the
can
worst.
put it in Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's fine. Thor 1D.
Thor 1D.
Okay.
Actually, wait, is it D or is it a C? I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while.
it's bad,
Natalie
man.
Portman's in it though, you know.
That is true. That is true. We'll keep it in
It's
D.
bad, man. And Thor 2 is fucking garbage.
Yeah, Thor 2 is absolute shit.
Okay. I'm just continually moving the goalposts here. We now have another level, Thor 2, which is now below Captain Marvel. And then Thor Ragnarok, which I would
S.
personally
S.
say is an S.
Yeah, it's an S. It's an S. It single-handedly made Thor hype again.
In my book, it's the best Marvel movie above Endgame, above Infinity War, I think.
I would
I-
agree with that.
I disagree, but I'm not mad about it, I guess. It's a great film.
Okay. So these are all the ones that were on this tier list. There have been 2 major ones, right, that have come out since.
There's only been 2 since, I think. Yeah, there's 20.
Um,
There's 23 on here. I think it's 25 and then 26 with the Eternals coming out, I believe. So I think 2 more.
So what movies like Simulu and
Yeah, so there's Shang-Chi and there's Black Widow. I've not seen Black Widow, so I'll defer to Tarun.
Black Widow is D cock. D.
Is that a new tier?
So bad. So trash. Imagine releasing a movie for a dead person, bro. Like who gives a fuck?
Were you say dead or deaf?
Dead.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I wish I was deaf and blind.
At the same time.
So I didn't have to sit through that movie. Oh god.
Anyone else seen it besides Tarun?
No.
No.
It's like we have to go on his word. It's a D.
Good Decock. You guys have seen the newest one.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a low A, high B.
I think it's a B.
I think a B is fair. I think yeah.
Okay.
I think the whole movie was amazing for the culture and shit. Definitely on some Black Panther, not that to the same level, but I think what it did for Asian people is definitely pretty crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
But the ending is where it like really goes downhill for me. Like I think there was so much potential for that ending, and they kind of fucked it up.
I do think the fight choreography for that film is probably the best MCU has ever done.
Yeah,
I think it's like I thought Winter Soldier was the best, and I think this one like tops that by
Yeah.
far.
definitely.
And that's why I was disappointed about the final act because like they kind of went away from that.
Yeah,
Which I feel like I guess like maybe they felt like they had to because the final scene was to make it like fucking batshit crazy with all this stupid shit. But yeah, it was still a good film though.
Is there anything else missing from the list?
No, that's it. I mean, like we could talk about the shows. But I don't know if you want to.
Who has actually seen any of the shows outside of Haran?
I have.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, we'll go through it quickly, I guess.
Yeah, run through the shows.
Okay, so
what's your? Do you like in order rank the shows? Just like blurt it out one by like each person. Just like do order of your shows.
Okay, so I guess the ones that we're considering are WandaVision, Captain and Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Bucky
whatever.
and Bucky
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Bucky
Falcon,
Falcon, whatever.
Bucky Falcon. And Loki. And I mean, I've seen What If, but like I don't know if you guys have seen that, so we don't have to.
I've seen a few
I haven't seen all of
episodes,
it.
Yeah.
Okay, we can include it then. That's fine.
So WandaVision, it's like a C, I guess.
I would say it's a B.
Low B though, right?
It's a C, man. C.
I
for
think
me.
the first 3 episodes we're talking like Thor 2 level.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it
What
wasn't
the fuck
shite.
is that?
It was just like nothing was happening. So it's just what was it? What's going on here? But
The
I do
pacing
think
was so dead.
And that's like 40% of the show.
That's true. That's a heavy amount.
no, yeah, it was.
I
a
was
good
saying
amount
it's
of
like 3 out of what, 8? Yeah.
But I think after that, it was good. I think like Elizabeth Olsen does a good job as Scarlet Witch. Like I think their dynamic is like interesting to see, and it definitely gets better as time goes on in the show. But I just feel like they could have just cut out the first 2 episodes and it would have been better.
All right, let's go with C.
Okay.
The Bucky Falcon one is next. I think
That
that's
one started
also-
out.
Yeah.
That one started out like an A tier show, and I ended up feeling like it was a C tier show.
I could agree with that. B, low B, high C, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, cool with me. I liked it better than WandaVision though.
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more action in that, which I guess you know what you're
Yeah.
going to get. But I think they mismanaged. Like, I feel like Bucky got, like, no love in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
and
really care about them making the boat, fixing the ship or whatever. Like, I could do without.
Yeah, I feel like Bucky, like, all we heard about him was, like, the first episode, and then, like, everything was, like, catered to Falcon, which is fine. But, like, I like to check in on Bucky, you know? But also, I didn't care for whatever the redhead villain was. Carly, what was it? Carly?
Oh, like the kid or whatever, Carly Morgenthau.
Morgenthau, yeah. She got annoying
Just-
quickly.
But she was
Oh,
British.
In it. Yeah, disappointing.
Just like that impression.
Loki? I don't know, man. I think it's the same, like low B, high C. Maybe.
I think that one's a B in my opinion.
So what I'm getting out of these is that
I think
the
it's a B.
shows are really like average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've yet to seen one that's really been like, oh, this is worth my time. Like, it's still enjoyable at points, but it's just like it's not like when you compare it to like other TV shows that are out, it doesn't really compare well. But yeah, I think Loki's a B.
Yeah, it's a B. I kind of like the conversations that Loki and I forgot Owen Wilson's name in the show, but like
Mhm.
I feel like those are pretty funny, like their banter.
Yeah. I agree with that. The story for that was fucking insane. I didn't know what the fuck was going on half the time. But they definitely. I like the thing about Loki that was cool was that like each episode kind of felt like its own adventure. Where I feel like the other shows like they kind of got old a little quick more. I guess because like the same shit was happening, but Loki like they were just going like different planets like like each episode like going on like different adventures, which made it more interesting to watch at least. But I do think the last episode was kind of whack. Like they introduced a villain out of nowhere that we were like supposed to know, I guess.
I also think Loki in general is a cooler character than all of the other ones in all the other shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, yeah. Tom Hiddleston's a good Loki.
And then I guess What If?
Yeah, I
is
had high
just-
hopes for these shows because I thought I like compared it to Mandalorian. I was like, oh, that was a really good Disney show. So like these are going to be really good too, but they all fell short.
It makes me sad because I honestly think the Netflix shows are better than this. So, well, not all of them, but some of them at least.
Mhm.
The Netflix Marvel shows to be more exact. But
Okay, so is that all the shows?
yeah. Oh, I guess What If as well.
I just don't care, honestly.
The thing with What If, it's just like every episode's like random, like it's not connected to each other, so it's just like a different what if situation scenario.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
and it has no bearing on like the actual story arc as a whole of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, it's just like, it's more for like the fans, I guess, to like see some cool animation or whatever. The animation is good. I just don't.
No, the animation is really nice. Some of the stories are like interesting. The first one was fucking stupid. The first one was literally just Peggy Carter doing like as Peggy Carter in the first Captain America movie. That was it. Like there was no creativity. Like it was straight up just her. If you just would take out Steve Rogers and put Peggy as like the main character, that was the first episode.
Wait, but I thought that was really cool because like you know like like a lot of like the main people in like the MCU are like men, you know, so like seeing it from like a different perspective.
No, I agree with that. I just feel like if they're gonna make Peggy Carter like the main character, I feel like they could have changed stuff that happened. I feel like they got lazy. I don't know. I feel like they could have like made it more interesting. They could have made it different. Like they made the other episodes like a lot more like we didn't see half the other scenarios before, but I feel like they got lazy with the Peggy Carter one. I
like how Turan had to do it 2 times because he knew he didn't fucking believe it, so he just had to say it. All right, so to summarize our list, at least of the things that were on the tier list website, bullshit, whatever. S tier, we have the last 2 Avengers movies, Endgame and Infinity War, OG Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thor Ragnarok. A, we have Black Panther, The Winter Soldier, OG Iron Man, both Spider-Man movies, and OG Avengers. B, we have Iron Man 3, Doctor Strange, Civil War, and OG Captain America. What's the subtitle of that one?
The First Avenger.
The First Avenger. And then we have Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and the Ant-Man and the Wasp, Iron Man 2, and Guardians 2 in C. D, we have Hulk and OG Thor. And then below, we have Captain Marvel in its own tier. And below that, we have Thor 2. So that is our complete Marvel tier list.
I guess also the other 2 movies, but whatever.
Yeah, that's why I said the ones that were on the site. That's our actual visual list.
That was fun.
This episode is sponsored by Marvel's Eternals.
Disney.
In theaters on November 5th.
5.
November 5.
Hey, y'all trying to wait for me to watch that? Thoughts?
No.
Honestly, nah. Like,
wait, honestly, I'm not going to watch it.
You're not going to watch it, Christian? But we just got sponsored by them. What the fuck?
To be honest, outside of Avengers, like the overarching movie, I don't give a shit.
That's so sad, man. These people are so important to our lives.
Yeah, all these fictional characters.
They mean so much.
They're real people.
So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed our tier list. Maybe one day we'll do a tier list of all of our episodes because we definitely remember what we talked about in all of them. But if you'd ever like to rank our episodes, let us know in the comments where this one stands. This is episode 83. So is it like 83rd or is it like, 3rd or 8th or 38th? I don't know. Anyway, that's the point. The point is that we reached the end of this episode. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to head over to our Instagram at An Interesting Discussion. Drop us a like, comments, follows, all that stuff is very much appreciated. We all take it to heart every week. You see a new follower, like, oh my God, the light of my life, So we all have such an emotional attachment to numbers because we're superficial. Anyway, you want to bump our numbers up on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Music, all that shit, maybe make sure you go subscribe. Make sure you get all of our latest episodes come out every week. And speaking of weeks, next week, we're going to have a really fun episode with a really fun guest. And we hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.